This is Qyiana.
And I'm Kadeja with thisisrmg.com, and we have the lovely Christiana Danielle with us from season 14, The Voice. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Great. We're so glad you're here with us today.
So excited. So, season 14, The Voice. Tell us a little bit about that. Alicia Keys was your idol, was your mentor?
Yeah, yes. It was crazy. I was not a singer. I mean, I sang to myself, but I was not like an artist. So going on that show was huge. And for her to like turn around for me and to believe in me and to be able to work with somebody like her as I begin my artist journey was just so incredible. So yes, I love her.
Oh my gosh, so awesome. I mean, who wouldn't turn around for that voice?
Right. So let's just talk about this blind audition song, okay? Drake. Let's talk about that. That was very creative and very risky. What made you just say, hey, I'm going to just pull that one out?
Well, I really wanted to stand out. And actually, the cover, I pulled a lot of my inspiration from a group called Third Story. And that's what like made me hear the beauty in that song. And then, so when I did my audition, I was like, I wanted to pick a song that's going to stand out. And so here we are. I did the
Right, you made it to season 14 for sure. I mean, a lot of people don't get to do that.
Thank you.
Kudos to you for that.
Okay, so life after The Voice. Tell us about May. May was a huge month for you. Tell us about
that. This May, I dropped my single, Grow Up, on May 1st. Yay! I was so excited to release that. And then I also graduated with my master's in social work from Rutgers University.
Congratulations.
So that was like,
yes, honey.
Thank you. So it's a long month. I'm like, it's still May. We're going through a lot.
Definitely
exciting.
Some big things happened, and your single, Grow Up. I'm pretty sure that a lot of people can relate to that song on a lot of different levels. I love it. Love. I'm a fan.
Thank you.
So I also heard you say you graduated and you got your master's degree. So in social work?
Yes.
Okay, so why are you so passionate about social work?
Yes, I love people and I love sparking change, and whether it's your personal life, whether it's social justice, in different organizations. And so I've gone through a lot, I've seen a lot, and I can speak to the healing powers of like therapy and even different kind of strategies for coping mechanisms. And so that is why I continued with my master's degree. So I graduated from my undergrad, went on the show, and then went back to get my master's degree because I didn't think it would hurt. And it's helping. Singing is a helping profession. So it's social work. So here we go.
Absolutely. Like your voice is healing.
Right. Yeah, definitely. Well, outside of singing and being a social worker, what else would you like the viewers to know? What else do you do?
I love working out and exercising. I was a track athlete from 6th grade all the way through my senior year of college. I was a triple jumper. And so I still like am very much into fitness, and I'm very much into food. So it kind of helps.
So am I.
Yes.
I think we all are, especially right now.
Oh my goodness. I tell people, I'm like, the amount of like joy and like peace and just happiness I feel when I get what I'm craving is just out of this world. I love it. It's my thing. So yeah.
Favorite thing to make right now that we're
okay. So here's the thing. I just now started to cook, but so I'm still like very much so. I like to eat, not cook, but I'm very much into the chickens and the pastas, but it's good. I'm perfecting it. So I have this Cajun chicken pasta, throw a little shrimp in there. I think that's my best dish so far that I would offer somebody.
My kind of girl.
Baking, are you dabbling into that?
So I tried to make some cookies from scratch. Did not go as planned. I don't know what happened. But I still will eat cookies.
No worries. You can just buy some. It's okay.
A tip for making cookies. Make sure that the butter is room temperature and the eggs.
That's it. I didn't do that. I didn't let my butter cool down. It was still very hot. Okay.
Yeah. Let it cool. There you go. I'm going to bake this up.
I'm a buyer. I'll buy my cookies. So who are some of your musical influences?
Oh my goodness. Well, overall, like Nina Simone, she's everywhere. I love her. I love what she stood for. And Billie Holiday, I have very much soul and jazz influences. But if you want to kind of fast forward to the now, Jamila Woods is just everything to me.
Yeah.
I love the way she kind of blends in the old and the new and the messages in her music, but the sound is just so fresh. And so those are definitely kind of graduating from old to the new. I just love those three. I can list like 1,000, but I'll take those three.
Of course, there's so many wonderful performers for sure.
Yeah.
If there's anyone that you could work with, dead or alive, who would it be?
Jamila Woods, also Baby Rose. Baby Rose, she's fairly new. I don't know how long she's been grinding, but I think she's signed to Dreamville. Her voice is like Gladys Knight. Gladys Knight as well. Gladys
there
Knight.
You have it.
Yeah, like she's just incredible. And so yeah. Look her up if y'all don't know. She's incredible.
For sure. So far in your musical career, what are some of the challenges that you face as a female artist?
One is just kind of the stereotyping. And still, yes, I am R&B and I'm soul, but I have a lot of other influences. And I just feel like if I'm not, sexing up my songs or something, I just won't get heard. And I'm not knocking anybody who does, because I'm totally for empowering. Do whatever you want, do whatever makes a difference for you. But it's just kind of annoying. Like if I posted this song, like if my cover art changed, would that have made a difference? Like I hate thinking that way, or thinking about the stuff that I'm writing. Like, do I need to be raunchier, or do I need to be softer? Like what do I need to do as a Black woman in this industry to actually make an imprint? It's kind of frustrating.
Yeah, definitely. But you know what? You being you is what's going to resonate with the people, for sure.
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
You're incredible. Obviously, Alicia Keys turned around. If not, she wouldn't have turned around for you. So, you being you is what the people want.
Yes.
And speaking of Alicia Keys, she said some pretty wonderful things about you. How do you feel about that? How did that make you feel?
Oh my goodness. She wrote a book and we were on live together like a couple days before, just like freestyling and stuff. And it was so cool. And then I'm waiting for my book in the mail, but somebody's like, oh my gosh, you're in her book. Like she talks about you. So I like download the Audible and I hear her say, I'm like, this is so sweet. I'm speechless. I mean, what?
Awesome.
Right. I mean, anyone would be like, first of all, just the fact that a legend just even acknowledges you, and so much to the point where she puts you in her book. Like, that's forever. That's in print, regardless of where you go from here or there. Hello.
I have a screen recording of the audio. I have the book, like, highlighted on the paragraph. I'm like, thank you. When I start doubting myself.
Right?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. That is so awesome. So awesome.
I cried.
So what artists are you most compared to?
I am most compared to, they say, what is it? They're always saying her and SZA.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like her. Everybody's always asked me to sing her and SZA songs.
Definitely a compliment. But exactly. I would like to say that, you're in your own lane.
Thank you. I really appreciate that, because I'm like, I'm not trying to do any carbon copies of anything, but maybe they're just trying to figure out,
you are
reference. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So like, tell us a little about your, you had a big hurdle to overcome, you have something happen where, I don't know if you want to divulge that type of information, but where, the doctor told you are not able to sing again. Like, that must have been extremely devastating. Would you like to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I actually, my senior year of high school, I got a virus. They thought it was strep throat. They tested me for cancer because my white blood cell count, leukemia, because my white blood cell count was through the roof. Like everything, they couldn't figure out what it was, and they still don't know what it is. But I ended up being in the ICU for several days because my throat was infected all the way, like from my tonsils all the way down, and like everything was kind of touching, and it was hard to breathe. I have asthma. It was hard to breathe and I couldn't swallow anything. So I was in ICU for several days. And then they're like, okay, well, when you are able to swallow, then we'll put you back on the regular floor. They didn't want to operate on me because the infection was, they didn't know what it was. And they just didn't want kind of like a messy operation because this is your throat, you know?
Right.
So they want to know they were waiting for the infection to go down. But actually, when I finally was placed back on the regular floor, my throat completely closed and there was no air getting anywhere. And they had to do an emergency, simple tonsillectomy and adenoidectomy, but it's just that there was so much infection. And as I was coming to in the recovery room, it's dark and my parents are next to me. Doctor comes up and he's like, does she sing or does, she speak? What does she like to do? And my mom was like, both. Like she likes to sing and she like does speaking things. And they're like, well, the surgery went well, but there's going to be a lot of scar tissue. There's a lot of infection. So she's going to have permanent hoarseness and she's not going to be able to sing again. Her voice won't be the same. And I heard that as I'm coming up, I'm all drowsy and woozy. And I'm just like, wow, I just start crying. And I'm like, I can't believe that, my voice is gone. And that was before I really, like, I sang to myself. I was like the shower singer. So I was just so sad about all of it. And then I just had my own personal faith in God. I'm like, okay, well, you know what? If I can sing again, if you can give me my voice back, then I promise you I'm going to use it. Like, I'm going to use it. I'm going to tell everybody that, like, you did it. And several weeks of silence. I couldn't even whisper. It was, my parents were like teasing me. They're like, this is great. I couldn't even say anything. I was actually in a choir class and the teacher said, well, we're going to have to, transfer you if you can't sing, but just sit there and try to hum, because she has always believed in me. She goes, just hum. And eventually I started humming and then I started singing. And then I was totally fine, totally restored. And I had like this, this like thing to me. I was confident.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Well, thank God he gave you your voice back.
Right. Seriously.
Thank you.
You're blessing the world. You're blessing the world. You did
it. Thank you. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful.
I know you said you did a lot of singing in the shower, and I know you sang in church, and start off with that whole vibe.
Right.
But when did you know that you really could sing?
Well, my choir teacher, my senior year, she was like, okay, I want you to do a solo. Actually, she had me sing my Imagination by Gladys Knight, which I'm like, girl, I just came out of surgery when we sing Gladys Knight. But, so people were like, we're being impressed. So I was like, oh, well, this is okay. This is what I'm doing. And then as I began to step into the world of more soul and jazz, that's when I realized this is where my voice like fits. And now I know that like it kind of gave me the confidence. This is why I love Nina Simone. She had like a deeper voice. So the deep tones to my voice, that kind of gave me the validation. And then when I heard Billie Holiday and her quick tremble, like I have a very fast vibrato. And so I'm like, oh, so I'm looking at all these legends and that means they can sing. So I feel like I can sing. And so that's kind of when it catapulted. My senior year of high school is when I'm like, okay. But then when I stepped into my artistry, that was when I got on the show. I was like, I think I can do this. These are things I hear in my head. And
Wow.
Cool. They're very smooth and soothing voices. And it's just something that can't be replicated. It's just like you're born with it or you're not. With those types of voices, for sure.
Yeah.
You were definitely born with it, and God lets you know, like, girl, you're going to do this.
Yes, he really did. He was like, oh, you thought this was yours? Cool. Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah. The game that we have for you is name an R&B artist or even a jazz singer, if that's what you like, because you're more of a, you want to do jazz. But name an artist that has the same first initial as you.
Same person. C. Why can't I think of anybody with the name C? Oh my god!
It's not
Oh my gosh! Chrisette Michelle. There we go. There we go. There's somebody.
There you go.
Yes.
All right, perfect.
Yes.
It only took 10 hours.
It's okay. You redeemed yourself.
Will you name an artist, an R&B artist that has the same initial as your last name?
Yes. Daniel Caesar.
Ooh,
Okay,
that's a good one.
all right.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Anyone else?
Other D.
Can you pay my bills?
Destiny's Child. Yes. Say my name. Say my name.
Yes. Come on, sing something for us. Whatever artist you want.
We'll do. What is Daniel Caesar? We'll do the Blessed.
Okay.
Yes, I'm a mess, but I'm blessed to be stuck with you. Sometimes it isn't healthy. We can't be by ourselves. We will always need each other. And yes, I'm a mess, but I'm blessed to be stuck with you. I just want you to know that if I could, I swear I'd go back. Make everything got better.
Thank you for that. That was so beautiful.
That's
I could just listen to you all day. I literally could just listen to you all day.
Absolutely. You are definitely an artist that, I just want to hang on to your every word. You have a beautiful voice. You are soulful. You are colorful. You are confident. Keep doing you. I see big things for you.
Thank you. I received that. Thank you. I'm writing that down. I got
affirmations
all day. Soulful, colorful, and confident. I love that.
And as Alicia Keys she called you stunning. You are stunning. You are beautiful inside and out. And talking about big things happening for you, what's next for you?
Yes. So I'm going to come out with an EP in the fall. And these are all songs kind of relationship related. And it will take you through a journey. So I want everybody to listen to it as the tracks are numbered. I'm doing this very strategically, but I can't wait. I cannot wait. I've been working on it. I've been working on the different vocal arrangements, and I'm very excited because everything that you're going to hear is going to be me. I'm going to be heavily influenced. If I'm not producing it by myself, it's going to be me like, all right, no, I wanted this here. All the vocal arrangements, everything. It's just going to be me doing my thing. And I hope you guys enjoy the message and, take something away from it. I really do.
I'm excited. Looking forward to it. Are you going to come back on when it drops?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
We can't wait. Yes. Are you thinking of having any features or no, not yet?
Not yet. But I definitely am speaking some things into existence with some people that I really want to do collabs with and make beautiful music with. But I'm trying to put my little footprint out there with these songs.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I'm excited. I hope you love it.
Yes.
I'm
sure. We'll love it all. I mean, who can't listen to your voice? I don't know. I'm just saying. It's just so beautiful. It's just like butter. I don't know. It's just so smooth.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us today. And is there anything else you'd like to tell our viewers? Any way they can stay social with you, get in contact?
Yes. On Instagram, I am Christiana D, Christiana D official. On Twitter, I'm at Christiana D. And on Facebook, I'm Christiana Danielle. And go stream Grow Up. It's on all platforms. Have fun, dance around. Get your priorities in check. Check somebody else. Figure it out.
Yes.
Grow up. And please don't call my phone till you grow up.